Okay, welcome back to week 2. I'm one of 11. And when I'm one of 11, when one got sick, we all got sick. We were just talking about that. What a big deal that was because, we really were the testing of COVID because you think about it, right off the bat, there was 13 of us living in that house. And although I can't say I remember my parents ever getting what we got.
Vaccinated?
I don't remember them.
Or maybe they had chickenpox already or measles. Back then, everybody just got them.
That's what we did. I remember, to me, getting sick was just mean we got out of school, which was bonus.
Yeah.
And
Not for mom.
Not for mom because she had all these sick kids at home and everybody needing what they needed. But we remember Dr. Pressel, our doctor, when she would call the doctor, and every other day Dr. Pressel would come to our house and look at all the kids. Everybody'd line up again. And
good thing he wasn't doing rectal thermometers. It was oh, you don't like me talking like that?
No. We're serious, Meryl. We're talking about our health. We're lucky. I mean, although we had the whooping cough, like nothing. Although when I had whooping cough,
I think it was from smoking.
I was 7 or 8.
Yeah.
5th grade, I had 105 days sick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But back then, they said, "Oh, you're gonna have to repeat the grade." I said, "Not doing it." So my mother went in there and talked to Miss Bonus, and she's like, "Yeah, she said she's not doing it." And they're like, "Okay, put her through." Then I had 6th grade with the nun.
Sister Sheila.
Sister Sheila. Oh, I paid for that one dearly.
She was rough on every one of us. Even
Oh yeah.
me.
Oh,
Even
she'd see
me.
those Reed kids come in. She ended up fun. Now we're getting off the subject of health, but I end up seeing her at St. Mary's Swarmsville maybe 15 years ago, and she's young, and I'm like, how old were you when I was in 6th grade? And she didn't tell me, of course, but the first thing she said, "Where's your brother John?" And I'm like, "Well, he's not in jail if that's what you're asking." I go, "He graduated."
That's
he had
right.
his own...
None of us did time.
No. And I said, yeah, I mean, he had his own business. He has a family. Not anymore. He's not with them, but he has a life. And she, what happened? She died like 2-3 years ago, Sister Sheila Ann. But,
So maybe she just looked good for her age because she didn't have kids,
Yeah,
except us.
yeah, she was tough. But anyways, yeah. So we all got vaccinated because they said let's go by the Reebs because there's a bunch of them and we can do all our trials. I remember them saying right out loud there was no shame in their game.
I did not remember that, but you were so much older than me. So
That
maybe
11
that's
months,
why-
yeah.
It didn't affect her memory, I guess.
Ask any man in the world. I don't forget anything. Yeah. So that was good. So we all would lay on the bed, drawers down, and Dr. Pressel, did he bring a nurse? He'd go down there, bam, bam, bam. You know?
He did it all.
And-
He listened to, he had his stethoscope, and I remember him palpating her. Remember when we had tonsillitis? Those were things too, yeah.
Tonsillitis I had all the time. I mean, that's how I got the 105 days sick out of 5th grade.
I'm pretty sure it's because you talk so much.
Could have been. But anyways, when I went back to the doctors again, they're like, "Yeah, we got to take your tonsils out." And seriously, I was 10, and I was the oldest kid in that operating wing of everybody waiting to get their tonsils out. They all were really little, and I was the big one.
Yeah.
And I had a bet with my father because everybody said, I always told them how tough I was, and they said, "Oh, you're gonna cry." I go, "I'm not gonna cry, and I'll bet you." And they said, "What are you gonna win?" Ice cream. So, did I cry? Stay tuned next week to find out if I lost that bet. No, I'll tell you what I did. I was sleeping, crying in my sleep, and they counted that as losing the bet.
Yeah, but you still got ice cream.
You know what they gave you? A Skippy cup. And I am not exaggerating. And then they sent you on your way.
Yeah, but a Skippy cup back then, that was...
It was a big deal.
It was
But I
big.
remember laying on the couch out of school for a week or two, and I was gonna drag that on as long as I could. And then when I sit
But they
there,
sent the work home.
yeah, I know. But anyways, by the time I was eating steak, Mom says, "You know what? Your throat's not bothering you anymore." I go, "It is a little." And she goes, "Okay, keep eating your steak, and you're going to school." So I went back to school, tonsil-less, and believe it or not, I do not have my adenoids either. A lot of people
that's
can't
why
tell.
she sounds like that.
That's why it sounds like that. Yeah. So, anyways, so Dr. Presto, he took care of our whooping cough. We all had measles. We all had chicken pox.
And chicken pox is where everybody, you get the calamine lotion everywhere, so we all
Yeah.
have the pink dots all over the place. And now I have a scar on my
Yeah,
forehead from
that
it.
stopped her from doing absolutely
Yeah.
nothing in life.
Oh, really? There went my modeling career.
That's right.
Because
She did have high hopes about that. Those lady hats, for Halloween she wanted to do. But anyways,
Stop.
we digress again. So anyways, we went through all those years of being sick. And then we had, besides being sick with measles and all that,
Mumps,
mumps,
rubella.
rubella, besides
MMR.
having all that, we also had injuries.
Oh,
Okay.
oh yeah.
Injuries where out of the blue, somebody would get hurt. We had a swimming pool, and that's how a lot of those injuries came to be.